not record. So for the first third of Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn, is like it's to help get you acquainted and situated in the 3 main city hubs that you're gonna be playing in. Yeah. And so that's what it is. So like story-wise, that technically does not matter. It's just more or less to get you ingrained with the culture and the backstory. That's the first third. The second third was like getting you inducted into the Scions of the Seven Dawn. So that way, like, yeah, now you understand, like, here's what's happening in the world, here's how the world got messed up, and here's what's at stake. Here's the big beast that you're gonna fight, the Icons. And then now we're like, yeah. And now we're approaching, like, the last third of the game of, like, alright, now we find out, like, here's what the bad guys are, and here's what they have now. It's like, I see. I understand. Got it. with that voice acting. So, I'd say this is like a good starting point. Like, I'm really glad I waited to like start streaming on YouTube for the Final Fantasy XIV storyline to bring it here because like yeah. So for this mini recording session, for people who are looking into Final Fantasy XIV, definitely give it a shot. Again, it is now free to play up to level 70 for Stormblood. Up to Stormblood, so you'll get to live the adventure. You get to immerse yourself in the world. You have the whole plethora of the vanilla games job class system available to you. If you've played MMOs before, like World of Warcraft, Elder Scrolls Online, or I don't know, what other games would you equate and compare this to, Brad?
Sorry?
What other MMOs would you say like this game can like hold up to in terms of just like what of the MMO standard, I guess?
It's kind of hard because like it's got its own thing going for it. Because it definitely like stands out compared to a lot of MMOs, where like story is very, very important to Final Fantasy, and like sometimes the gameplay is a little bit secondary to that. Like, sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
There is a good raiding experience, a lot of good things that the gameplay does, like when it comes to like MMOs. But yeah, it's just like it's one of those things where like it's just like sometimes like, you really got to just like sit down and enjoy the story, and like otherwise you're just gonna slog through the game.
Yeah,
especially if you're trying to get to end game content, which it's gonna take a long time.
Yeah, like this is like I'd say this game is like a steak paired with a really good steak paired with a nice wine. You want to savor like the moments with it too. Like, yeah. Like, you have everything of the game. You have the end game, you have the raids, you have your dungeons, you have the PvP multiplayer, which is... that's a catastrophe and a half, but, you know...
Actually, the PvP's fine. It's just like, you know, people just don't like doing it, that's all.
Yeah.
It's gotten a lot better. Like, it's gotten a lot better. Like, it used to be a lot worse. A lot worse.
Yeah.
It's at least like it's like, you know, more manageable, and it's actually, you know, feels like it's a reward. Since there's some really good armors you can get in the PvP stuff. You should actually start getting on like a bit of like the grind. At least do the frontline dailies every once in a while, because you get like a ton of wolf marks and stuff, and they also works towards your PvP rank, which gives you emotes and a couple other things as well.
Okay. Yeah. And then also, on top of it all, as the cherry on top, you get a lot of the Final Fantasy flair to this game, which is like the big highlight. If you like big swords, if you like really cool like magitech, if you like really cool looking armors, cool looking weapons, or even just like looking like a dude in a fantasy setting, it's all there. It's all there.
Oh, you know,
yeah.
When you get to like past ARR, when you get the Hildebrand quests, they're good.
I heard about the notorious Hildebrand quests. I've heard about those. Yeah. Oh, and then of course, the most important thing here in the game, you have the gold saucer too. So like, if you just want to, if you just want to spend time, waste time playing mini games, there's chocobo racing. There's mini games too. Like,
there's got to be an update to the gold saucer 2 happening soon.
Really? Cool.
Yeah. You know, Fall Guys.
Yes.
There's a crossover event.
What?
Yep.
Oh my god, yes, please.
Yeah, so they're gonna be adding like stuff to the gold saucer, and there's also like Fall Guy content. They're gonna be able to play as the Scions or specifically Alphina and Alisei in Fall Guys.
I did see that post, so like, yes. So keep an eye out for all that kind of stuff. But I guess to kind of give a small feedback taste review of Final Fantasy XIV for those from the outside looking in who've been curious about the game. Again, a free trial never hurts. It is a monthly subscription though. It's only $15 a month. Once you do get invested into the game. This game's been burning a hole in my wallet for like I don't know how many, like about a year now, and like I've only played so many hours into it. But if you like sit down and just like have like 3-hour sessions with some friends, it's like you're getting your money's worth 100%. And that goes beyond like just doing the main story, doing the end game stuff, like. And then you got your crafting time, you got all the inane mundane things to help pass the time. So if you want a game that is a good time killer and you want to get into MMOs, this game's got you covered. The community is fantastic and everyone's willing to come through and help and talk about it too. Yeah. I guess to kind of wrap up this little review though, Breadenbuttr, you wanna say anything before we wrap up this review recording, and then we'll finish off the story bit.
It is also free until level 70.
And that's
so like,
is that like just on one character, or how does that work exactly?
Or just like free, like forever. Like you can do a free-to-play version of it. You won't be able to add people. It's got some weird restrictions, like you wouldn't be able to trade and stuff like that. But you get to play the entire game up to level 70 for free without if you could go through the Square Enix site. It's really fucking annoying to get into the actual game itself. But once you do, you can just play forever until level 70 now.
Okay.
It's a good way to like get into the game without having to fucking, commit too much to it, like money-wise.
Yeah. Like, so do you mean MSQ 70 or job class 70?
Everything 70.
Everything 70.
Any content that is up to level 70.
Oh.
Anything post Stormblood is not available.
Okay.
But everything before that, everything before Stormblood up to Stormblood, sorry, is like completely free. Going to be, at least. I'm not too sure if they've implemented that just yet, but like it's probably, if it hasn't been implemented, it's still 60 for a while, but then it's like after it's going to release with like the 70 content for free as well.
Okay. Well, there you have it. So, yeah. And if you guys, and anyone who wants to look into the Final Fantasy experience, as per always, especially on this channel, we're going to start doing a lot more Final Fantasy Fridays. We'll be doing a lot more of Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play streams on Fridays, so subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified when we do more of these. And then I might do Let's Plays of 7 Remake and 15 on my off time. So I'll have recorded footage for you all on that. So if you want to see that, let me know in the comment section of this stream and beyond. Or of this recording. I don't know. I'm streaming and recording at the exact same time is a very strange thing. Anyways, people who have watched me know how I do this. So bye recording. But brain thoughts. Why is it that, like, fishing in any game is always, like, the nice, fun, like, simple, calm, relaxing, cathartic experience? I don't understand this.
I don't know. It's like, you see fishing in every single fucking game, from, like, MMOs to, like, just a casual game to, like, literally everything.
Yeah. So it's one of those things where, like, it's such a, like, mindless activity where you could just, like, wait for something to happen and then you could just, like, act on it.
Yeah, I guess it's just because like it's low intensity. Sweet. Yeah, I mean Destiny added fishing recently too. Funny enough. Yeah, thankfully that's there to stay now, but still, it's like damn. Like I get it in like MMOs because it's like, yeah, you know, you're out adventuring. You need to go get some food. What's a better way to get food than to catch fish? You know, that makes sense. I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But then you look at Minecraft and stuff, you know, it's just like, huh. Okay. Again, I think with Minecraft it comes back to survival. But yeah, you get what I mean. I don't know. For the viewers at home, what are your thoughts? How do you feel about fishing in games? Tell us. Tell us.
Tell us your secrets.
Exactly. Do you like the fish? What kind of fish do you like? Ominous.